The first time Amara Cole noticed it, nothing was said out loud. The briefing room was full, the kind of quiet full, where people were present but not fully engaged. Screens glowed with route maps and weather bands. Paper cups of coffee steamed and cooled. Chairs scraped softly as people settled. It was an ordinary room doing an ordinary job, and that was what made the moment so easy to miss. Amara Cole spoke with clarity and restraint. Few margins, wind patterns, alternates, each point placed carefully, without flourish. The plan was complete, not impressive, complete. The room listened. Then, after a pause that lasted just long enough to feel intentional, someone restated the same plan. Louder, slower, framed as reassurance. Heads nodded. No one said the repetition was unnecessary. Amara Cole noticed the silence that followed. Not hostile, not confrontational, simply present, like a question left hanging in the air. The sky never questioned decisions. People did. The flight that day was calm, clear air, steady climb, smooth cruise. Passengers settled into routines that assumed competence without ever naming it. Trust flowed forward automatically toward the cockpit, without curiosity about who sat there. Inside the cockpit, Amara Cole moved with quiet precision. Call-outs were exact. Adjustments were minimal. The aircraft responded the way it always did when handled without ego. Still, the earlier pause stayed with Amara Cole. Not as doubt, but awareness. Authority, Amara Cole understood, was not challenged with words. It was tested with repetition, with glances, with small hesitations that accumulated over time. During cruise, a question came from the co-pilot. The answer had already been given during the briefing. The question was polite, reasonable, framed as confirmation. Amara Cole answered again, calmly, without emphasis. No defensiveness, no correction of tone. Authority did not require performance. After landing, a message arrived on tablet. Debrief requested. Routine language. Neutral phrasing. Nothing unusual on paper. The debrief room was smaller than the briefing room. Softer lighting. The door closed gently behind Amara Cole, sealing the quiet inside. A supervisor sat across the table, posture neutral, expression unreadable. Questions came slowly. Why select that margin when conditions were acceptable? Why reroute earlier than necessary? Why choose caution when the forecast allowed efficiency? Each question was reasonable. That was the design. Amara Cole answered with composure. Data, experience, judgment. No added explanation, no justification beyond what was required. Each response stood on its own, complete and unembellished. The question stopped. No conclusion was announced, no approval offered, no criticism voiced. The meeting ended as quietly as it began. Walking back through the corridor, Amara Cole passed the retired pilot. Casual jacket, hands resting loosely at the sides. Eyes observant, not intrusive. No greeting was exchanged. Just a nod. That was enough. That evening, Amara Cole sat alone reviewing logs. Not to search for mistakes, but to confirm consistency. Every choice aligned, every margin intentional. The record told the truth without emotion. Doubt feels different when it is not about skill. Skill can be measured, presence must be lived. The next assignment arrived sooner than expected. Longer route, full cabin. A pairing that drew attention without announcing why. Amara Cole did not adjust approach. Consistency was the answer. The flight unfolded with quiet competence, call-outs clear, timing precise, corrections subtle, no wasted motion. The aircraft responded as expected, unremarkable in the best way. After landing, no debrief was requested. No questions followed. Normal returned without comment. Days passed. Then weeks. The pauses shortened. Suggestions softened. The repetitions faded. Trust did not arrive with ceremony. It settled, slowly, like weather clearing after a front had moved on. One afternoon, while walking past the training rooms, Amara Cole stopped. Inside, a young woman sat alone in the back row. Notebook open, eyes fixed not on the instructor, but on the runway beyond the window. Listening more than speaking, watching more than reacting. Amara Cole recognized the posture immediately. Observation before action. Patience before visibility. Amara Cole did not interrupt. Legacy did not require introduction. That evening, near the fence at the edge of the airport, the retired pilot stood watching planes lift into the dark. Engines roared, lights climbed and disappeared into cloud. Amara Cole joined without speaking. "They stopped asking," the retired pilot said quietly. "Yes," Amara Cole replied. "That's how it happens," the retired pilot said. "Not all resistance is refusal. Sometimes it's adjustment." Amara Cole looked toward the sky. Not for validation, for alignment. The questions had not weakened authority. They had clarified. Flying was never about being believed. Flying was about being steady until belief no longer mattered. When that happened, the noise faded on its own, and Amara Cole carried forward, unchanged in posture, strengthened in silence, ready for whatever questions came next, spoken or not.